when we look at guard passing, and specifically in half guard passing, lay down please, Alex, please. You're going to find yourself in different reference points. I dislike having to go through all this material, so I just wanted to give you an overview of things you need to be able to do, because a lot of these techniques you can be found in many grappling styles in Brazilian martial arts. But when I'm in the half guard here, he's holding my leg, I could be very low around his legs here. You're not always going to be able to make the space from here to his head like this and hold him, because he's going to be pushing you off. So for me to go from his legs all the way to his head, this is a very long distance. It's much easier to stay around his legs and maybe twist to get around his hip. This would be another type of reference point. And then I start moving my way up the body. From the twist here, I can get underneath his body here with an underhook, and now I have underneath his shoulders. This is another reference point. And now I can find my way around his neck here or around his shoulder. Another reference points. And in each reference point, you should know at least 2 moves how to get your leg out. Maybe even more, maybe a third one. Because you have to put this person in a position where they're stopping one but not the other. Where you're able to get to the position ahead of that and that they can't even stop the first one. So let's look at an example here. Come this way, please. So maybe I did a double leg and I got his leg around here. I gotta be very tight. I'm around his legs and my move is here. I made an escape around his legs. The details in this are he's on his side and I'm hugging around his legs here. My knee is pinching across his thigh here. My toes are on the mat and I'm kind of wedging my hips sideways. This is very important pressure because I'm constantly making this pressure. This is nothing, this is something. Now from here I clasp my hands together, I pinch, and I'm now kicking the leg straight. Boom. At this point I clear the leg and bring this leg underneath his knee. Now it's not over yet. I'm trying to get around the head. He's going to be pushing so I can sit through. So if I feel the pressure into my shoulder, I'm going to sit through, make pressure, and now he's going to really be trying to fight to get to his side. I can keep running this way, or I can redirect his hips back. Boom. Come this way, please. So this is like hip redirection. Very important. So here's what I'm doing with my grip on this side. Again, I'm pretty straight up here with my body. I'm going to turn my body sideways here. And I can drive my shoulder. I hug around his legs tight. I kind of do this type of grip. And I bring my elbows here. My shoulders you feel that pressure into your stomach?
Yep.
Pinch the knee, turn sideways, and now from here I'm going to kick this leg straight. And now at this point it gets very interesting. Remember when I said you need to know at least 2 things? That kick is very powerful. I could change the variation and sometimes you go, well, what's the other move, Tony? Well, there's a couple in this moment. When I'm here, sometimes you give it the college try. You're pinching the knee and you kick, it doesn't move. That's when I kind of come straight here. Come this, now I kind of come belly down. So I bring my head to the side, to the middle, and then it goes really straight. That would be like my variation. I don't always do that because I don't want to go back to his legs. But sometimes you need that extra leverage and torque. And when you get here, you do this one and you're able to clear the leg. At this point, you're going to be in a battle. He's going to be pushing. Good. I might step over and triangle my legs and start heading towards the mount. Because I'm having a hard time going this way. Let me go around. Let me go to the mount. Or, once I clear this leg here, he turns, I'm able to turn with him. But if I can't do that, I feel him really pushing against my shoulder, I'm going to start looking to climb to get to the other side. Past the guard. Past the half guard. So you have this idea of beating the person on the corner and then redirecting the hips. Lay down here, please. Kick, clear. Once I get to this position, and I start to turn. As he comes to his side, I'm hugging his back here, holding the elbow, and now from here I'm going to bring my hips off the mat. He's going to be very strong here. Firm up, good. I need to now get my hips off the mat, and I start running my hips backwards here. My hips hitting his leg, and I'm making his back go fly all the way. Now I can pass the guard. Sometimes I go all the way to the other side and smash them and go like a knee cut into the mount. So if your objective is to try to get the person's back flat, this will do it. Hip redirection. And again, if you can't even sit through in Kesagatami, you'll feel it right here. You'll feel the pressure, you'll feel him escaping. So you pinch your knee and then you step over, triangle your leg, and start heading towards the mount. And then if you have to, go all the way to the other side. That's a good reference point for when you're low around the legs, please go. So I know I said these are, you almost have your leg out. This one, I said there are more. There's not always those classic four. There's sometimes this one where I'm here. But my leg's pretty deep. This doesn't fit the classic mold. Now, my objective is to make the person's back flat. I gotta take his leverage away. This one kind of bends the rule a little bit because I like when he's on his side because it gets me on my side a little bit and then I can kick the leg powerfully. If I come more straight up, now I can kick straight, his back is flat. But it's still going to be a battle to get to the side, and you're going to turn, you might have to go to the other side. So this one's very specific. Earlier in this instructional I said, I don't want to cover all this material, but it's important because this happens a lot. You're not always going to find yourself in the classic reference points.
If you are interested in the LUZ du Verão Luta Libre team, please contact me at my website, tonypacenski.com. The email is support@tonypacenski.com, and we can get you started in joining the team. Thank you.